Welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be a review of the Carnival Radiance Cruise that we took for our anniversary, and this was from Long Beach to Ensenada. I do have a separate video for the excursion we did on Ensenada, so I will link that at the end. Please make sure you watch that. One of the best excursions I've ever been on. It was so much fun. So I'm going to go through the ship, different things that we did, the activities that were available, and give you my final thoughts at the end. Valerie, Kyle Travel Channel. The Long Beach cruise port is really easy to navigate. It's not super big. You do have time usually to walk around, take in the sights, get pictures in front of the ship. Then you just follow the signs. We were able to get in a little bit earlier than we had planned. I think a half hour to an hour earlier. The first thing you do is get in line in this giant dome, and then they have some fake trees in there. They have a little scenic mountain. So once you get all checked in, then you go onto the gangway, which is the most exciting part because you're almost on the cruise. And the first thing that we do when we get on is we do the muster station drill so that we can go straight to the room after that. And usually it's pretty easy and pretty quick. We haven't really had any issues. It's always in one of the hallways on either side of the ship, and there are so many people there to tell you which way to go. It's pretty hard not to find it. They all have paddles with signs too. And after that, before the rooms are ready, we go get food because normally we're probably hungry by then. So we got some barbecue. There was pulled pork, brisket, different sides. They had greens, I think mac and cheese even. So we got on the ship, did the muster station, went to go get some lunch. All this time, our rooms are not ready yet because they're usually ready at, I think, 1:30 normally. So we walk around the ship a little bit. Once we've eaten and walked around the ship, which you can see here, that's a giant dome that you go through to get all checked in. It's pretty massive. That's what gets you to the gangway. While we're waiting for a room, we like to go to the Serenity deck, and that's the adults only. They have little beds that you can lay on, and we like to just put our stuff down and relax until our room is ready. And here's the announcement.
Very good afternoon, Carnival Radiance family. At this time, thanks to your amazing hard-working housekeeping staff, your rooms are currently ready and available, and you can head to your rooms at this time if you wish.
We got an interior room. There's not a lot going on, so I didn't focus on it this time. But Kyle got to relax, and I had a massage scheduled. And I've had one on Carnival before. I normally don't like to leave negative reviews. The only thing about this was after my massage was done, she went to go get my paperwork, which took a couple minutes where I was just kind of sitting there waiting. And then when she came back, it was another 10 minutes of trying to upsell me on products, trying to get me to purchase more things, which what I was really looking for was just a nice, relaxing massage to get my cruise started. And I've had them with them before and they were great. This one, I don't know if it's just the person, I'm not sure what was going on. It was one of my least favorite experiences. So I don't know if I'll be booking any more massages on the ship, although it could have just been a one-off. I don't know. Have you had that experience? Leave a comment. Let me know. I just want to know, is it just me? Was it just that person? Or is that pretty common practice now? Because it has been a couple of years since the last time I got one. Let me know what you think. We ate dinner and then we went to one of the lower decks and just kind of walked around, enjoyed the water before one of our favorite things, which is the comedy club. Carnival does a fantastic job We've been on MSC. We've been to different comedy things on cruises. Nothing really compares to Carnival. After a late night of comedy, we go to day two where we get the sea day brunch. And I'm going to go through the whole menu because it's pretty great that you can sit in the dining room. Fresh pressed juice is an extra $5. Anything that doesn't have a dollar sign after it is included. So you can get different breads, different cereals. They have a selection of burgers, more lunch type items. In the house specials, they have the skillet cake, which is more like a pancake, and then the French toast. There's also some classics, huevos rancheros, eggs benedict, omelets, eggs any style, and you can also get sides with that as well. We have had for the main, we have had the fried chicken and waffles, which we really enjoyed. Emerald's things are extra. You can see the dollar cost below them. But there are plenty of options that don't cost money. So we almost never go to the buffet. You may never see a buffet video from me. We like sitting down and eating and just being able to select from this menu. So this time we got the parfait, eggs, hash browns, French toast. I did get the huevos rancheros with bacon on the side. After this, we went to the little cafe. I think this is on deck 5 on most ships. I really like the desserts. We don't really get them a lot, but they are very beautiful. I'll pick up a latte here and there. And then the other thing they have at this one is the daily puzzle. So there's a little word puzzle. It's all the way to the right. And they have little pencils. There are also books that you can take, read out on a lounger, and really enjoy yourself. Then later in the day, after we eat, we do like to go and walk along the lower deck. It's a little bit quieter than the Lido, and it just is so nice to listen to the water and really relax. That's the whole point of being on the cruise, right? Is to relax. Although we spend quite a bit of time in the casino because we do cruise using the casino offers, we do walk around the ship. They have some basketball in the background, different activities that you can do, giant chessboard. The two things that we never miss on, well, three, I guess, that we never miss are the Love and Marriage show, all of the dance shows, and the comedy. Now, I wish I could show you all of the show or at least bits and pieces of it. They do a great job. Here's just a small clip because of the sound. The following day is going to be day 3. That's when we go to Ensenada. Before we got off the ship, we did go around. They put towel animals on every single seat, I swear, on the main deck, and they're all just adorable. I love the towel animals that they make and leave in the rooms and they put out. They're super fun. So we walked around, took a look at all of those, and then it was finally time to stop in Ensenada. We booked a food and drink tour, which I will link to at the end. I made a separate video for that because I wanted to really highlight everything we did. It was the best excursion, or one of the best ones that I've been on. It was so much fun, really entertaining. The guide was wonderful. So I go through the food that we ate. I show you some of the drinks that we had and drinks that we made and just give you an idea of the overall experience. It's very positive. Please watch that video. Please support this tour because I would love to do it again, honestly. And so here's Ensenada from when we docked on the ship. Our tour, our excursion was, I think, at 9 a.m., maybe a little bit later. And then we were back on the ship pretty early. So after this, then we had dinner. I'm going to go through the dinner menus on my next cruise video, so stay tuned for that. I focused on the sea day brunch on this one. Unfortunately, this was day 3, so day 4 is when the cruise is over and it's time to leave. It's the worst day, I swear. We always like to have our next cruise already planned so that we have something to look forward to. We really enjoy cruising. And for the debarkation, we like to hang out until the the end, when we have to get off the ship because there's less lines, you go back through the dome that you started with. You follow either the birth certificate side or the passport side. They make it really easy. You just follow the signs. There are plenty of people to ask. Once I got home, I realized I forgot to record the Effie promotion or thing that they had going on. Effie's the jewelry store on the cruise ships. I don't usually shop there, but they had what they were calling these barrels, and they gave you a necklace or a bracelet at the beginning, and then you could collect them throughout the whole ship. They gave you a piece of paper that had the times that each one was going to be available at which event. Of course, I had to collect all of them because I thought it was the cutest souvenir. And then we also found a couple ducks. We hit a couple, found a couple. We usually try to get one for each cruise we go on. It's one of our favorite things. Let's see how much it costs. Starting with the Uber, $35 each way. We had a clear credit, nothing out of pocket. Airport parking, $37. Southwest, both flights, we used points and our companion pass, so nothing out of pocket there. For the cruise, the excursion, the massage, including gratuities, that came out to $255 for a total of $292. Next is the food that we bought. Normally it's just airport food. So we got waters at the airport and snacks, $20. And then at the Long Beach airport on the way out, we did have lunch that came out to about $40, meaning it was $60 for additional food. Adding up all of the food and then the travel expenses, that brings our trip total to $352 all in. So one way we're able to keep the cost really low is getting the casino offers. We got an amazing casino offer and we booked as many as they would let us. That really helps because the onboard credit actually covered the cost of the cruise. If you guys do this too, comment below. Let us know what kind of offers you're getting, and I would love to hear how everybody else is paying for their cruises. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Click here to see the excursion we did on Ensenada, and we will see you on the next trip.